hit up my management. I know I get a little bit nervous, but
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are back at it like a crack at it. It is me, your boy Alex. Next to me, you know who this man is.
The motherfucking dragon. There you go. Felt a little info. And today we got a special guest, my best friend for so many goddamn years. I don't even think I count anymore.
because you can't count.
Shut your ass up. We calling her today Black Krypton.
Hey, everybody. I know I sound crazy in the throat right
Nah,
now, but it's not. It's
crazy in the
nothing.
throat.
It's nothing crazy.
We live, baby. We live. Yeah, is this your first podcast?
This is my first.
This is her
podcast.
first. We just popped the cherry. We did it. And you actually popped the Real Shit Talkers cherry with the first woman to be on this podcast, which is awesome.
Right. So you know what that means, right?
Yeah, we about to break barriers now.
You about to be on a whole nother level.
A whole nother level.
Whole
baby.
nother level.
We made it. We made it, baby. It's time to retire. It's time to go. It's time to go.
You're so stupid. Hey, I got a question.
What's up?
Mar. Yes, sir. Why this text is so fucking big in our chat over here?
It looks retarded. That's a good question. Let's get that that door also. That door you can close.
Hey, I haven't heard that before.
That's funny as hell.
I know sometimes.
So guys, we're gonna start off this. I haven't been here for a while. You know, I've been taking care of some business. So
been here, nobody. You here last week?
No, yeah, last week. But I mean, some people see me from like OTR. Some people see me. So I haven't been here doing the podcast for a while. Cause you know, from like last week's episode, you guys kind of see me a little spaz out a little bit. So I had to go take care of some business. But how's everybody's week been?
Tired.
Tired.
Let's talk about Spirit Airlines for a second.
I told you about them.
Shout out to trash ass Spirit Airlines. Okay, let's shout out to them right quick.
Shout out to corny ass airlines.
Man, I was so tight.
Oh my god, it was like the worst airlines you could have took.
Bruh.
The worst airline.
Never again.
Tell us about what your experience with Spirit.
All right, so I'm leaving from Texas, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I board the plane. I'm chilling, cool, everything. Then the pilot comes on and go, hey guys, so we have a little bit of issue going on the tarmac right now. Something just fell out, so
you're leaving from where? Texas?
Yeah.
Texas.
So we're leaving from Texas, and it's like something just fell out, so we gonna have to check this out, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm like, all right.
Like, you know how scary that would have been for me if I'd been on an airline and they were like, yeah, something just fell. I'd have been like, yep. This is where I die. That's exactly where I go.
You know what made me laugh though? I wasn't even mad. I was just like, all right then. I mean, better to fall off on ground than fall off midair.
Exactly. Yeah, that been sucking.
Count my blessings, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So
if you guys, real quick, I'm sorry. If you guys see Sean's real concentrated right now because he's fixing some of our tech problems.
I would have to go to a video on YouTube to find out how to do it.
Oh shit! They doing some extra shit.
I guess we're gonna have oversized big tech.
That's all right. I don't care a damn about that text actually.
I
honestly.
I'm about to say, you know, I kind of do because I like reading from there than reading from here. Cause then that take my whole focus away like this in the camera. And you know, just like what 10 videos of me like that already.
right.
Awesome. So how long you had to wait? How long was your delay?
3.5 hours. 3.5 hours.
Like
I was tight.
3.5 hours.
3.5.
Oh, okay.
I was so tight because I should have been here from 11. I didn't get here till 3.
Damn it! How long's the flight from Texas?
3 hours. It's a 3-hour flight.
3 hour flight. 3 hours wait. Yeah, I'd have been flipping out.
I was so tight. By the time I got to Newark, I was just like,
You should have just took scary ass United and just took the chance of getting pulled off the plane.
at least it'd have dragged me in the next hour when I got somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like,
another hour you've been fine, but 3 hour wait. Oh man, listen. Every time I hear somebody talk about Spirit Airline, it's a problem.
nah, but the part that killed me was after 2 hours of us staying there waiting to hear something, they hit us with the, so we moving everyone to the next terminal because
because that plane's gonna blow up
because something's going on with the bridge. And I was like, all right, cool,
now
let's
there's
go
something
over.
wrong with the bridge.
Yeah, then now there's something wrong with the
What
bridge.
fuck?
So what ended up happening is this dude out of nowhere was like, yo, y'all should have said this an hour ago. Homegirl takes the mic right from the intercom and goes, well, if we knew an hour ago, we would have done something by now. And I was like, no, she ain't say that.
Well, who cares?
I was like, yo.
I would have said something.
I said, yo,
Spirit Airlines is the worst.
She an a-hole.
Spirit Airlines is the worst.
She a real a-hole. Never
It's
again,
fucking
babe.
worse. I would never do it. I remember I took
I'll chill out.
what was a good one? Like I used to take
I'll
JetBlue is really good.
Yeah, but JetBlue don't go in my area.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Which sucks.
JetBlue goes to I think it's LaGuardia
Yeah.
and JFK, and they don't come out to Newark. Right?
No,
So,
they don't.
Yeah, so JetBlue is pretty good airlines. I like them. Virgin, we'll talk
Virgin
about
Mobile. Virgin Airlines
Virgin
is
Mobile.
island.
What's a Virgin Mobile? Who
Virgin.
still got that phone?
But Virgin Mobile, like I said, they got bought out. Someone
Yeah.
bought them out. I think they're starting to do it in Alaska or something like that.
Alaskan Air?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh.
But,
I mean, that's a good look still.
it is.
Who
but-
trying to
but
go
the-
to Alaska with me? Like,
I'm out. Are we out? We out.
No, I'm like the plane, but I know it's cold, so I'm down.
Yeah,
I might not come back. You might
I
be like,
just
when
put-
you coming back? Bye. I'm not going back. This is it.
Like I finally got him to agree to take certain trips. Finally.
what y'all want to come to Texas though?
No,
No.
we're actually
No.
planning a
Real?
trip.
You-
I'm
you-
actually planning a trip to Texas.
First of all, one, he planned to Texas. Two, you know my mouth. And I ain't holding it for no goddamn body.
You ain't gotta hold it for nobody.
No, because I'm going to say something to the wrong white man, and then we're going to have an issue. And
Nah, it's not like that at all. See, funny thing, when I was on the East Coast, I thought the very same thing. But I think we have bad perceptions of each other.
You
like,
do?
We do.
Because I got 4 friends that's been down there longer than I know Matt, and they not. And 2 of them are white.
There's no such thing. Never heard
That's
that before in
crazy
your life.
because maybe where I am, like I've driven some parts in Texas, and I'm like, yo, like this is 1964. Like ain't nothing changed. Like the whole town is like a time capsule. And then there's other places that's like where I live is like
how was
really up to date, new development. Everything is different. I mean, I've seen more even interracial coupling.
all right?
Like, I've
Interracial
seen-
couples are big over there.
is big down there.
So
Come
you
here
know
on
what
the
that
East
means,
Coast.
baby. You want you a little white? You go ahead down there. No, I'm just joking.
You funny.
Get myself in trouble.
Nah, I like
Oh,
I
what
like
been a white
who
thing?
likes me. Like I don't care about your skin color. That don't matter to me. As long as you good to me and you treat me right, I don't care.
Well, everybody got an equal shot with you.
Yeah, a fair shot. Don't even try. Don't even try because you want to start shit.
You
You want to start
I ain't gonna mess
shit.
with you today, but you know. I
You want to start
feel-
some shit.
Because we live on the air. I'm going to let you live right now.
Nah,
Oh,
this
wow.
a real shit.
Wait a minute. So you going to let her live, but you got on me on the air about the whole ball sucker thing, and you made it like an issue, and you going to let her
Oh,
slide?
yeah.
Fuck that.
Do you
Let her
want to
slide
get back
shit.
into this?
I don't give a fuck. You ain't going to let her slide. I don't give a goddamn.
All
I
right,
end the show.
Don't let me slide.
All right, I ain't going to
Don't
let
let me
us slide. So, my friend here, she has an issue with a certain group.
Back in the day, let's
of
put
people.
a disclosure. Back in the day, I used to have
Back
an
in the
issue.
day,
I'm much
which was
different
last
now.
year,
Live.
she had a group. A certain particular group was, and we used to have these arguments. Like, oh, you gotta give everybody a chance. You used to be cursing me out about it.
Oh yeah, I used to
I
dog
just be
you out
like, yo,
about
you
it.
gotta get. And I'm gonna say the group was Haitians.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, my Haitian brothers and sisters. I was in ignorance,
She
okay,
had-
but I learned my lesson. I learned that when you know better, you do better, and when you go out and meet people and get new experiences, you lose all that ignorance that you once had.
Yeah.
So
Isn't it-
y'all dope in my book. I love y'all.
But
Every single one of
where
y'all.
do you think that came from? That growth, like, was it like more of from traveling now, or Or
That's part of it, and meeting new people in general. Like I've met some really dope people.
I always tell people traveling is so important, and I don't think people realize because you know my story. I did a lot of traveling from almost around the world. So
Right.
and being able to accept people, like I think you get more of an acceptance of people through traveling.
Right.
So
And it makes you humble too. Like
it does, because you'll realize your situation isn't that bad. Like
Boy.
no matter how bad the situation is, you'll realize it could be worse.
It could be a whole lot
It
worse.
could be a lot worse. It could be
Like
a lot
I
worse.
really enjoyed like going out especially out of the country. You don't even have to go out the country. Like I urge every single person who look like me.
Look like you.
Look like me.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
anybody,
black.
regardless. I think
No,
everybody.
particularly
black. I get what you're saying,
black
but yeah.
people, because a lot of everybody else will go out and see the world and all, but particularly black people, like I always urge them, go out, see the world, see what everything's about, because what you think about a person until you go into their environment, you will never even, what you think about them is completely false.
Like I remember going to South Carolina, and
Oh God.
I think I told you the story before. I went to South Carolina, and I
Mac will get mad and cry at the same time. So
mad and cry.
yeah, you gonna get pissed off because you're gonna remember something you don't remember.
Nah. I'm not going that. I'm not going down that far in the rabbit hole. But I go to South Carolina, and it's not completely racist. Like it's like I think people like
No,
again people just had a bad ignorance. Like,
I'm trying to tell you, it's where you was at South Carolina. It's not. Once you get past a certain.
Oh
border,
yeah, we knew.
It
Like
gets
there was
real.
a time.
even
There
in
was a
Texas,
time
it's
we
the
definitely
same
had the
thing.
conversation like, oh, there's these, it was that that hate group, and they're walking around, blah blah blah, But there was definitely people in my area who were like different skin complexion. That was like, listen, we got you no matter what. They know not to come around this town, stuff like that. But
Even with all that, it's still different because, like, for instance, I was talking to my uncle about this, and he was from Georgia in Stone Mountain, and Stone Mountain was Confederacy Nation.
oh yeah,
At a
they
certain
were.
point,
They
right.
got taken over though.
Right, they got taken over eventually, but the fact of the matter
Chocolates
is,
came walking in.
yeah,
Them
like,
chocolates.
but eventually, what happened is that his neighbor still had a Confederate flag, and he was who he was, and he was next door to a Trinidadian, and everybody was all on the same block, and he was like, "You keep your space, I keep my space. You do your thing, I do my thing. As long as you don't interfere with me and my business, I don't care what you do with yourself."
Okay, I mean it's all good.
And eventually, they became good neighbors. They spoke to each other. They became friends and all that.
right.
And somehow, again, the perspectives of the two sides kind of like disappeared,
disappeared,
and they
yeah.
just saw each other for who they were, which was humans,
Just regular people.
just regular people just trying to make a dollar.
It's just this whole thing about people trying to join groups and trying to pick sides. It's always weird. I always find it kind of weird.
It is.
I joined my group and picked my side.
What side is
And what's
that?
that?
Decided I hate everybody equally.
Yeah, I'm on that side. I was on that.
I'm
on
an
that
equal
side.
opportunist hater.
Yeah,
Like,
me too.
think-
I
mean,
hate people.
That's why we kindred spirits, guys.
Yeah,
I
we're
just-
here.
Because
I
I,
love it. I love
I be
it.
throwing racist jokes. They be like, "But you're black." I'm like, "And fuck them too." Then what the fuck that be? I hate everybody
Yeah,
equally, nigga.
like-
This shit.
Dude, I love a good racist
I mean,
joke.
if you trash,
I
you
don't
trash,
care who it comes
right?
from.
Like, if you trash, you trash. It don't matter.
It sounds so best. I remember it was this one kid that said this most racist black joke. And I'm in the back of the room cracking up. And everybody's looking at me like I had 12 heads. And I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck who you was. That was funny. Like, that was funny. I mean, it's fucked up, but that was funny.
I did that shit last night with playing Friday 13th, and I was the Jason with the white mask on his head, and everybody online called it the KKK Jason. And somebody killed me. He was like, "Sorry, Alex." I said, "It's cool. It's because I'm black. I already knew what happened." And he was like, "That got dark really fast."
Yeah, that's my favorite thing to say. I'm like,
I didn't know it didn't get dark. So my character's brown skin, and I'm black, and I die first round every game. It's common knowledge from horror movies. I die first. He was like,
Damn.
I'm sorry, I killed you first. I wish I could let you know. I was like, it's understandable. He was like, and everybody chat was like, that got dark really quick. I said, nah, that's just normal for me. Then just some black dude in there was like, I'm not gonna lie, that was probably the funniest shit I heard all day.
my funny,
That's
the funniest one I heard and it's bad. It's really dark though, but it's funny as hell. And I think I told you it yesterday.
I'm happy I moved my hand from my eye. I was scratching.
I was right here.
You hit my arm, my eye, my finger was like right here.
I was like, bam. All right, so Alex no longer gonna be here to shit talking for a while. But yeah, this kid was playing with this known troll. He just likes to call him online. He talks shit, and he goes. He's talking in the Kendrick Lamar's voice, right?
Oh God!
And he's about to say something crazy, and he was like, well, hey, just say what you gotta say. And the guy goes, I'm just over here thinking about your moms, man. And the kid goes, you want to hear something weird about that? He goes, yeah. He's like, what? My mom is dead. And then you hear the other guy starts cracking up, like in the background. He was like, "Oh my God, I'm sorry." Like, oh my God. And then the other guy comes like, "Hey man, make you feel any better? My mom dead too." He was like, "Who turned out the lights? It just got really dark." I'm not gonna say nothing else in this game.
You know me. Guys. You know me. I'd have been there like, my grandmother gone. I guess we all gonna be friends. Let me send y'all friend request. We're gonna be friends to the end.
That was so funny, yo.
I like dark jokes like that. I think I do too many dark jokes now that people look at me and they be like, "There's something wrong with you," and I'd be like, "What you mean? It funny? Y'all niggas ain't got no sense of humor. Y'all some assholes."
Yeah, you gotta have a sense of humor, especially when dark stuff happen in your life. You got to come on, man. Like I've heard some sick jokes. And I try my best not to laugh, but you know, you just have to chuckle at certain things because it's just crazy.
Hashtag that got dark very quickly.
Yeah,
I like that. You gonna make that thing? It's gonna be made into a T-shirt.
I'm gonna get like a T-shirt. All these hashtags that ends up.
It's a place in the mall.
T-shirt. I'm just gonna flood my whole freaking shirt with
hashtag Bronx Beach. Hashtag herpes. Hashtag that got dark real quick.
What was another one? It was we had a lot of hashtags.
You understand? We said that. What was it? The first show?
Yeah.
Herpes.
And it went through all the
and like every other episode, you go back to the comment, you see somebody start up hashtag brigade in the beginning, like hashtag herpes automatically. So like we'd normally say there wasn't a blue, but we said it one time and they just ran with it.
You want to know how? That's a dark joke actually too.
That ain't dark joke.
No. How I actually came up to name herpes.
How about that? Ain't a dark joke. That's
you know why? Right? Okay, so I'm gonna tell people how I came up with the name dark herpes. See, it was this when I was with an ex at the time, and her best friend I started getting sick. He was staying with us. I started getting sick.
Oh yeah, I remember.
He did this thing like when he was getting sick, and then he started he'll cough, and then like some blood was coming out of his cough, and he was also it's gonna sound really like that. He's also gay, so I used to be like, and he was but he not that he was gay. It was that he was gay and free. He was okay. He was free spirited. He was free spirited gay. Let's put it that way. Free spirited gay, and he was coughing up blood, and I was like, "All right, my man, listen, keep your blood to yourself. I don't need none of that. Then my herpes AIDS in here." I was like, "Cause you got that herpes with the AIDS." He used to get mad at me all the time, like, "Man, stop saying that." I'm like, "Listen, I'm just saying, when you suck it, you gotta get herpes because you don't know who you suck it.
Yes, wow.
And you probably got AIDS." The fucked up thing about this situation is, right? He actually died from AIDS.
I know.
So
I know.
I was kind of like, rest in peace, but I was like, wow.
I remember when you when you called me and you said to me what happened. I was like, "Yo, damn."
I was like, "Yo, he actually passed, yo."
He actually passed from that stuff.
It's dangerous out here in these streets.
It is. You gotta be
People
safe.
think it's the '60s.
Even in the '60s, dudes was having
but it was
herpes.
It was really mild. It was really mild. But now it's just this huge epidemic.
It was a selective group of people back in the day.
No, it was mild back then. Now it's Atlanta.
Damn. That got
just lost really a lot of fans.
No, but seriously,
I apologize.
Fuck that
to
apology.
The people who's from Atlanta.
I just turned down Mike Matt. Just fuck turn on his mic fuck that. What he's saying. No, but seriously, it's gotten to the point now that everybody in the United States mostly say something about anything about HIV/AIDS. They go, yeah, Atlanta. Cause that's that many there in that one area.
It's getting really bad.
It's 35,842 people.
Damn, how you know that number?
I look up facts and shit like that when I'm bored.
Facts about anything that deals with death.
Interesting.
Yeah, if you go back,
do you need a hug?
No,
do
you know
if you gonna buy me another croissant, I could do that very well. But no.
You seen the serial killer episode when we did all this crazy?
Yeah,
that was all Sean.
I love serial killers.
Yeah, he did
bad?
most of that.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. I got something for you, though. I'm gonna say, most of the big serial killers are Pisces.
Interesting.
You know why? Because y'all conflicted as fuck.
Nah, bro, because we
don't know what y'all want.
Nah, bro, because we kill and have no conscience.
Nah, because you conflicted as shit.
You come watch me play Friday 13th and watch how fast I kill people without a conscience on my mind.
Because you conflicted.
I heard that the most sadistic serial killers would be Cancer, and I'm a Cancer, and I was just like, I don't see how.
It's only 4 of them.
It's only four, but they do heinous crimes. They're not just they just kill somebody. Oh, that's crazy. Like they go into detail. They take their time with their killings.
Like
and
it's
everything.
like it's 4 of them, but the big Pisces of them, it's like 13, 14 of them,
right?
And they're like big name people that people
Bring
know.
that shit up,
right? Because you guys pick a side and stick to it.
You think you can
That's
make
the
another
thing
tab?
With Pisces, right?
Bring that shit up.
They pick a side, and once they pick the side that I don't want to have any feelings and I don't want to do with this shit, like y'all stick to it.
I don't believe in none of that zodiac shit.
I don't believe in it either.
First of all, you can't. No, first of all, you can't say that because remember that little shit on Instagram I told you. I was like, "What's your favorite saying?" And I said it, and you was like, "These niggas know me," because they said just saying, my saying. Actually, they said all people say we know. We was like, "Oh, these niggas know us. This some bullshit."
What was it like? Or something like that. It was like,
it's an altered answers is. Alright, and Matt was like,
"Yo,
yeah, that's right."
That's him though.
Mine was
that's him.
Mine was like
so chilled.
Mine was yeah, okay. And I was like, I say that shit a lot. I was like, damn, whoever wrote this one knows these signs. I gotta look it up again.
I used to actually post something on Facebook that says my sign has nothing to do with my life or my experience or something like that. And my friends was like dying. They was like, yo, because everybody, I hate this horoscope zodiac shit so much because people literally base their whole life around it. And I'm like, bruh, you know, this is really just for like downtime, right? This is not to be taken seriously.
Didn't they start like a whole like new zodiac sign or something like that?
They switched that whole thing around.
No, they didn't. No. They didn't even start it. It's been around. It's been around. Nobody wanted to use it. Now all of a sudden niggas want to bring it back. Like it's some. Oh, you know what? That shit was whack. We should bring it back. But it's been around forever. It's just nobody never used this shit.
Something like that. It's like
it's some type of no. It's some type of bullshit. No. It's some type of bullshit. Because then it changes everybody's sign because of their birthdays.
Yeah.
And it's so stupid.
I think that
so to all the Beyonce fans, Beyonce is no longer a Virgo. So
I'm no longer a Pisces.
What, they made me an Aries now?
Yeah.
They made me an Aries now, right?
Your sign is whatever sign came after yours.
Or after.
Yeah. So after Taurus, you would have been.
You know, funniest thing, even with all that shaking and moving, I'm still a Cancer.
With all that shaking and moving,
well, you fall
my
in the
shoulder
beginning.
is still a spike.
Yeah.
All that shaking and moving, my shoulder is still a Scorpio. I was like, how the fuck that shit happen?
Well, all that shaking and moving, I don't give a fuck.
All that shaking and moving, you can suck, man.
I don't give a shit. None of that stuff, yo. People be like, "Oh, you must be because you're signed." I'm like, "You must kiss my ass." How about that?
I don't know. Like I've met people born on the same day as me, and we're completely different. So I don't even. This horoscope is trash, B.
Most of the time,
real talk.
Yeah, most of the time. Yeah.
And people be literally. I see celebrities, like major media outlets, like big on horoscopes, and I'm like, don't we got more pressing matters to deal with? Like, what's going on?
Oh yeah, because it's just it's a waste of space.
That's basically what it is.
Dead air that they're trying to fill.
Bruh.
Just got time for
Let me tell you, these Pisces over here, bro, it's just serial killers. I found it again.
How many serial killers were Pisces?
We have big ones, 12.
Okay, so 12 and all.
And the highest one is John Wayne Gacy.
You would have that.
Like I said, Pisces dudes are crazy.
Who's the guy, the Chainsaw Massacre
You
guy?
see, but look, real quick. You see, he conflicted as fuck.
John Wayne Gacy was conflicted. That motherfucker was a pedophile, and he just wanted to fucking kill
No,
people.
but do you ever see his story? Like he was a pedophile, but he was fighting his urges of being a pedophile. So he was just some pedophile.
All pedophiles.
So he resorted to violence.
He resorted to violence.
That sounds like all pedophiles.
So you know what that means? It was two versions of him fighting each other until he fucked some little teenage boy.
He didn't fuck no little teenage boy. He killed him.
He fucked up. Got problems. I told you, y'all conflicted as fuck.
No, you don't want to talk about yours then, huh?
Well, mine is fine.
No, yours.
Mine is John Cena.
Nah. If you're the John Cena, then you are trash.
We share the same birthday. That's funny.
John Cena, though.
Nah, most of the people that you got, the motherfuckers, you have H.H. Holmes. And you know he conflicted as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm H.H. Holmes? Because
Yeah.
when I get serious, I don't play no games. You see what I'm saying? No, I'm just joking. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about H.H. Holmes.
Let's talk about the one particular person we have yet to identify.
Whoa.
Jack the Ripper, yo.
We don't identify him. You know why? Because he lived his life out the longest way he could, because nobody knew who the fuck he was. But me and Matt know who he was. You know who he was.
I hope y'all do, because I was watching this documentary one time and they said it was a black dude. I said, ain't no way in hell that was a black dude,
There was
yo.
no black dude walking around
First
England.
of all,
First of all, he got caught immediately.
They would have hung his ass from the stick.
what?
They would have automatically looked for the
Bruh.
black. Where's the black guy at?
They killed me with that. I was like, I'm watching a documentary and they're going into detail about, you know, Jack the Ripper and the things he did and the police investigations, and they pulling all the documents, and I'm listening to the story and I'm watching the whole thing. And I was like, first of all, they said he must have been medically trained.
Yeah, ain't no black person that time medically trained.
That's not true.
That's not true, but no black person who is popular who's medically trained.
Because he was able to get in and out of different areas and different rooms.
That's one.
But
the kicker of it all is that if you notice too, people who do art, like who do oil paintings, like you remember Da Vinci, right? Da Vinci was one of those guys. As much as he was a painter, he used to take the corpses of prostitutes, and cut them open to investigate the body and see how the body is.
Yeah,
that's how we got the Adams artwork.
Yeah,
that's how we got it, because people like that. So I'm like, is either he's an artist, a butcher, or a doctor.
I'm just saying, back then it was just simple to do shit. Hey, go dig up me a body. I need a jar.
There's no way it was a black guy, because he was too able to get in and out of places.
Like, it was too many access was given to that man.
I think he was a high. Honestly, my theory behind it was always that he was a high powered person in the office, and he wasn't, and no one was able to identify him because of that. Right. Because they didn't want to believe it was someone high powered.
Of course.
So, I'm going to tell you who I think it is.
What?
And I think it's H.H. Holmes.
You think it was H.H. Holmes?
Yeah.
That would make no sense, though.
No. The
timeline between both of them was off.
Not really.
No,
because they say he went in and disappeared. They said Jack the Ripper one time committed a slew of killings, and then he disappeared.
And then
he came back again.
Was during at the time of the Revolution, American Revolution?
And by the time H.H. Holmes disappeared, H.H. Holmes had just started doing his massacre killings in the United States. They both have the same medical trained background, and H.H. Holmes went over there to learn.
All right. I gotta admit something. It was me. I did that. I'm tired of these hoes, and I started killing them.
I'm gonna go look up, see there's a reward still find this. How much that reward? Hey Matt, you stay.
If you could find the person who actually did this, I'm like, yo, that'd be so crazy.
It probably would.
I still was like, yo, ain't no black dude do that, man. Like, y'all gotta stop lying on my brothers.
Word
like,
up.
Y'all lying. Y'all straight lying right now. Ain't no black dude did that. They still haven't. I mean, are we that surprised they haven't identified him? Are we that surprised? Because I'm really
There's
not.
a lot of kills they didn't identify. Just he was big because he killed so many.
I'm sorry now. I'm not surprised they didn't find him. I'm just surprised at how good he was at cutting motherfuckers. Cause I seen some pictures and I was like, wow.
Yeah, he was skilled. He was very skilled.
In a short period of time, he got to do that. This nigga, there's like 18 doctors in a room. He can't even do all that in like 16 hours. He did that shit in what?
Yeah.
He was Superman with a scalpel.
But the craziest thing is, like, he didn't go after prostitutes alone, and that's what made it scary. And I mean, prostitutes get a bad rap. It's gonna be my unpopular opinion. They're people too, guys.
I feel no. Honestly, it's not unpopular because I'm about to tell you this is gonna be unpopular for some people. I don't feel prostitution should be illegal.
It ain't in some states.
There's a slippery slope.
No. Because here's the thing: how is it okay? It's so we can all agree. It's okay for you to tell me, hey, I want to sleep with you, and we sleep together for free, right?
Right.
That's okay.
Right.
But if I give you some money out my pocket and be like, hey.
I mean, either way, it's
payment. That really? I'm paying you regardless. Either I'm paying you with time or I'm paying you my money. So
it's still valuable.
At least let's get something out of it.
Commodity.
Like, what is the problem?
There is a problem. I'm going to tell you why it is.
I don't see a problem.
Prostitution, when your body becomes a commodity, that's where the problem comes in. Because then someone is going to have a corporate responsibility over what happens to you.
What country has that they legalized prostitution. They have an area. Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Was that Amsterdam?
Yeah. Yes.
No. There's another country. They have like the area that you could drive to, and then you get like a whole ticket, and you pay the woman. You know what I mean?
That's over in the UK. But as far as I can't remember the name of it. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, it's completely safe. It's monitored. It's fine.
Speaking about what's the name of that place?
I can't remember, and I don't think Killer Kawabo was on.
Where the idea of sex education is like really, really high, but teen pregnancy is like extremely low. I can't remember the name of the place right now.
I bet you we had that here, we'd be all the same too.
I think if we would stop making things so taboo in America, then we would have.
It's not even just the taboo aspect. It's like, I don't know. It comes from a place where people, especially generation wise, we're more open than we've ever been.
I hope
even
so.
with the sexual revolution in the 70s, like we're more open now than we've ever.
That shit.
Yeah, that was a huge.
No, I'm just saying
So
there was a
they
revolution.
say there was a revolution.
Bullshit. That revolution started when we was born. That shit ain't start back then. Them motherfuckers still was. The same
I
way
stay
they are
sexual free. You feel me? You feel me, B?
That just got dark.
I stay sexual free. You feel me?
They got dark really fast twice.
I stay ready to liberate this beef. No, I'm just
Damn.
joking. We stop.
Don't touch me.
That's like,
but it's a crazy thing because, like, back to the prostitution thing, right? Mm-hmm. When your body becomes a commodity, now government starts to impose certain laws and restrictions against you, what you can and can't do for a certain amount of people, and then you have to think about the overall site-wide well-being. Right?
My limit of anal
I'm about to get into my nerd mode. I feel
I just
got activated.
I just thought about that. I gotta be closed on Sundays, and it can't nothing be open on Sundays.
I'm like,
I could do oral, but everything down shop is closed on Sundays.
Like,
man, right. That's basically
I'm limited.
What happens.
I already reached my my maximum of anal for this week.
Right, they'll be like, okay, ladies, guess what? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, 60 bodies like for the week. If you do over 60s overtime and you have to get paid extra.
And we're not about that life.
Hold up now. 60 bodies and over that is pay time to have. I get that shit done in like 3 days.
Yeah, but then they say, oh, you can only go 15 bodies more.
No,
that's a fucking lie. You can't get 60 bodies on your belt.
When I'm getting paid for it, I can get 60 bodies on my belt.
My boy, how many times you got to bust? You ain't busting 60 times.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to be, by the time you get to bus number 10, you're going to that's what's going to happen.
I'm be like,
it's going to hurt like motherfuckers.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be like,
it's gonna be blood soon. By the time you got to like number 15, it's gonna be blood spitting out of your beef.
Them
veins are gonna burst.
When I come to your house and this oversized packet diaper and I'm sitting there counting this $100,000, I'm be like,
you can count whatever you want to do.
It worked, didn't
in
it?
that diaper.
Like, what you doing? I'm about to go build my house
with your penis that don't work anymore.
Who stopped spinning on? That's what I got Matt here for.
You better hire you a nurse.
You used to be one. I'm hiring you. See, you can't get out of it. I already thought this through.
All right, cool. I need 50,000.
I'm be like, I don't give a fuck. You hope you know you about to wipe this ass.
All right, 50,000. I wipe ass. It paid more than my last job. Fuck that. I like that ass. All right, bend over, Sean.
He be like, bend over and it's on the table. I'm like, God damn it.
Cock that leg up. Cock it. Hold it. I'll slap it. All right. No, you know them CNAs be? Oh, my God. Hold that damn leg. Oh, you lucky.
And that's why I couldn't.
You lucky there's a camera.
I can't. I used to work in that environment where I witnessed a lot of stuff, and I was just like, yo.
Yeah, I wasn't seeing that. I knew how some of them people.
These elderly folks is nasty, yo.
Oh, B.
Nasty. Not nasty in the terms of they're gross, but they're sexually nasty.
Why not?
They ready.
They
stay ready.
Then you gotta think about it.
Get ready. They stay ready.
Look. Then you gotta think about it. You gotta think about me and Matt getting old.
Oh God.
Oh, when I get old, I'm gonna be a complete pervert. I'm just gonna be like, hey man. Mm-hmm.
I used to be weirded out. I'm gonna be honest. I used to be weirded out. This one dude I came across and he had HIV, and the dude saw me. I walked in his room and I was like, hi, how are you? And the dude see me. He said, oh, I'm good now. And the way he said it, I was like, ew, let me get out this room.
Nah, you wanna hear something? You wanna hear a perverted story? I was working in Teaneck. Can't say the name of the place, but I was working in Teaneck, and the lady was like, she was like, oh, can you come help me? I wet myself. I was like, all right, cool. So I went in there.
She wet herself, all right.
All right, and then so
she
did was
she
was like, yeah, you gotta. She was like, I don't like to be turned on my side. Can you just like go under and.
Oh, so she wants you under?
So
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
so I have my hands, so I'm good. And she was like, it's okay if you slide a finger in, baby. I'm like,
oh yeah.
Nah, mama, you could go ahead and put this motherfucker back on you.
Oh yeah.
Walked out and shit. Oh my God. And she was like, you go ahead and slide. I
like what Thug like Google said. He said you can fake a nut, spit on her back.
Oh,
I get about 60 bodies there.
Real quick. Story time. She said I was once with a girl who was completely trash. Like she had the trashiest trash of trash coochie. Like her coochie was just trash. And why was I doing it? Was it like take one for the team type of shit?
Yeah.
I think it was a take one for the team. So what I did, and don't worry, the team paid me back. It's good. But what I did was I was wearing a condom and and I was like, I pulled out. I was like, damn, babe, I just done it, right? And she was like, oh, all right. So the lights was off. And I turned around and took some lotion. And I pushed it inside the condom.
Oh,
and I tied it up so it made it look like that. She was like, damn, you busted a lot. I was like, yeah, I was holding up for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But, I'll catch you next time.
I got a good question. As a female, right? Because I know a lot of females be like, when dudes say it's trash, I'm like, what do you mean by it's trash? I have to ask the question because
a lot of variables depending.
But it's interesting though because I'm all for uplifting females.
Okay,
I am that girl.
I hear you.
So when I hear dudes be like, and I hear some dudes be like, oh, it's trash. Whatever. I'm like, maybe you're trash. Why?
Some guys
Some guys are genuinely trash.
Yeah, they definitely. Honestly.
But when you're not trash and you're with someone who is trash, what makes them trash?
I'm gonna say 85% of men are corny.
85.
I say 85.
There ain't no hope
Shit,
for me out here.
I was gonna get. I
was
was going.
Ain't no hope for you.
Damn,
But listen,
I like you 85. You being generous, guy. I say at least about 92.
Nah, I'm gonna say 85.
92?
I really say 92 because
Slim pickings out here.
Yeah,
Damn.
I really say 92. I really say 92 for the simple fact that most guys out there lie on their dick too much. And then they get in there and can't do none of the shit they said. And then women have high expectations, and then they just like
that's
I don't
what
believe. I don't believe
I think guys.
So I say like 92% because like the last % of them don't say shit. They don't say a word about nothing, and they get in there, and then all of a sudden you be like, "So you want to meet my mother next week? You want to go to this family reunion, or do you want to get married?" Like there's some guys out there that can do that just by doing that. But then there's some I did that I got niggas I've been around my whole life, and out of all of them, it's probably like 6 of them. They didn't never say a word and all got married. Every last one, they all talk about this shit. Probably been trash every chick they had because they don't never keep a chick.
My advice to a lot of guys is like they be like, oh, because some guys they do act, they ask me, oh, how do you make it good? So I'll be like, first of all, don't tell her shit. Don't tell her nothing.
I mean, that's
do you understand?
Honest,
I didn't tell her nothing. And if you're gonna lie in your beef, lie very low. Some low expectations, and then go in there and she be like, oh shit, I know he's gonna pull out this thing, because she don't have that build up.
But my whole thing, and that's the thing, it's very mental for females.
Yeah,
like
very mental.
When we hear a dude be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I could do this, that, and the third, I'm like, oh. For real?
Yeah. See, look, you did. Now,
for real?
Now, see, look.
Oh, you mean it's game time?
It's game time. And then she put it on you. You just sit there like, damn, I got married.
No, because we get just as hype.
I'm gonna pay it on you. She throw it back 2 times. Get up a second.
Get
a second. I got. Gotta think about this real quick before I slide back in it.
That's how females are though, because when we hear that, we're like, oh, that means I gotta step my game up. That means I gotta make sure I'm into it and I'm doing what I gotta do.
Right.
Because you don't want to be whack. And that's the thing. When females hear dudes saying, oh, chick is trash or whatever, the same way y'all don't like when girls say about dudes, we're looking in our heads like, all right, we gotta do something. We gotta make sure we got, it on point. So by the time y'all get into the room and y'all ready to do what y'all doing, we already had the game plan in mind.
Oh, so they saying step ahead, but they ain't like me and Matthew. We be like, yo, that girl cute from back in the day. We already got it set ahead, 20 steps ahead of her before she even said yeah. We already got the whole thing about to happen to her before it goes down.
Damn.
Yeah, I played life like chess.
Word.
I didn't.
I get all my moves right to where I need them. I be like, hey, game is over. Go ahead and get in the room.
But I tell people I'm corny now. They be like, yo,
you have to. You should.
I've been told I'm a squircle, and I laugh.
A squircle?
Yeah.
What the fuck's a squircle?
A square circle. A squircle. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
Nice.
It's crazy. Feels like.
Wait.
Yo,
I like that.
A squircle. I got told I was a squircle because this person was talking to me. The person shall be named.
Of course.
Yeah, nameless. We don't do names here.
We don't do names here.
No,
so
this is me and Matt name.
The crazy thing is the person who's talking to me is the most inexperienced person I know, and I'm like laughing because I was like, how we just. All right, I'll take this. I'll take this name you give me because trash. You straight trash.
So here's the thing. A lot of guys, some guys, some guys are very affected by porn.
Word.
Oh, yeah.
They expect the woman to come in there and perform, and they don't have to do a performance themselves. All right.
But porn is so unrealistic, though.
It is.
It's so unrealistic because dudes, half of the stuff you see in porn can't be performed in real life anyway. It's crazy.
It can, but it's a small percentage of niggas that could do that.
One of my advices to like guys when I say, yo, if you want to really try to get your motion and notion, whatever going on, I was like, you go look up. I was like, and you watch too much porn. Let's just
read a book, baby.
Read a book, or I would say, if you are gonna watch porn, type black lovemaking.
Legit.
No, literally, you have to put black lovemaking and watch the guy. Don't look at the woman. I know it's gonna sound, oh no, man, that's so gay. I'm not gonna watch the man. Watch the dude.
First of all,
and imitate his technique.
First of all, can no guy say that shit is gay or so fact they watch the most hideous of porn and the camera be right in the nigga nutsack and nigga be still.
I know, right?
Don't it?
But listen. And also, I'm coming out with a video just like that. It be on shelves, $10.99. Via PayPal. Go ahead, send it to me, baby. Snap cash. I'm taking that too.
I'll booth at Erotica with
B069. I'll booth at Erotica. That's exactly.
We're gonna have the same setup, except for we're gonna be he gonna be in an elephant speedo and I'm being a giraffe speedo. We're gonna still do the same podcast.
I'll be having the crotchless pants with the elephant trunks on. All right, come see me. I'll be with the baby oil section. I'll be me. All right.
But it's crazy because YouTube got a lot of resources. Like YouTube is now the digital insight.
It is the insight for
YouTube everything. Is the fucking world.
So like, there's no reason why any dude or chick should be trash.
Well, no.
There's so much. There
are different things that have to come.
There
are things that you have to variables you have to worry about. Okay, is she loose?
Gamers with attitude.
There's things that can be done to take care of that.
Yeah, it is, but is she at the time? Okay, is she loose? All right. This is another thing. Is she too experienced? That's also scary.
Interesting.
That's very
I've
scary.
never heard.
I ran across one. I ran across
There's
one
some
that was so much experience.
Will blow a dude under the water and make you feel so insecure about your whole life, and then you be like, nah, I don't want to do this. She's trash. Then what happened?
How is she? She's not trash. She's just too experienced for you.
No, she is trash for so fact. That's what we gotta tell niggas.
That's what she tells. So your feels be
like we
broke.
A bitch.
Your feels be broken. She broke you, and you're just sitting there like she trash, bro. Got a little tear coming out. What? She trash. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Don't touch me. Okay.
I met one like that I thought I was the shit. Got in the room. And she was doing some other shit. When she got done, I was online looking at porn. I was like, where the fuck did she learn some of these bullshit? Said, I never seen that before.
Oh,
As soon as I started seeing what she was doing, I was like, now let me look up some other shit. Got her ass next time. When she saw me next time, I put her ass through the ringer. And she was like, I ain't never had that before. Cause you came in here with a game plan and fucked up my game plan. So I had to go back and reevaluate my game plan all over again.
For both sexes, it is a game plan when they walk into it.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you real quick about this story time.
Story time.
I got story time. No, can we do this fucking drop?
We could always do it when you come to OTR, but we always leave right after.
I'll use my voice. I'll license my voice to you guys. There you go.
We're making it happen. She's gonna license her voice off. All right. So we're going to. So what happened is, me and a girl. I gotta say it. She's a white girl, and I told you the story before.
Yes, you have.
I think I told you.
I already know.
And this girl. She scared the fuck out of me. She scared the fuck out of me. So she's like, it was the first time I ever did the back door. Right? No, was it the first time?
Yeah, it
was the first time I ever did the back door.
And she was
it's really weird. I said yeah too, like I was sitting in the room.
So I was young and she was older than me, and she was like, all right, she was like, I want you to put it in my ass. So I'm like, all right, fine. I never did this. I just had to tell her, like, listen, you know what I mean? Did it before. My first thing, she was like, whatever, you're a pro, baby, you're a pro. She souping me up. I'm all hype. I'm
man.
like, oh yeah, it's about to go down. So she starts
ladies, don't do that.
Yeah, she put it. She down on the back there, and this is what fucked me up. She's like pushing it back. I'm just sitting there like, this can't be good for a colon. It just can't be good for a colon. And then she's looking behind me like, oh, it's the shit I told you. She was like, slap my ass. So I go, oh, I bet. I know. Slap that butt. She She was like, nah, babe, you gotta slap that ass. So I go, host. So I cock up. Bow. Hit her with that good slap. That one that got your hands all red. You brought your hand back? I bring my hand back. Bam. Hit it. Damn. My whole hand was red. She was like.
That's the iconic hit.
This would piss me off. She looked back at me with the anger in her eyes. She was like, baby, you hitting like a bitch.
I done punched in the back of her neck.
Here we go. She goes, I said slap my ass. Let me tell you, I felt it. I balled up my finger. I clapped back and I just ripped with a fucking hook in her butt. And you could see my whole fist in her butt. Her booty shaking like that. And then she's like, oh, that's what I'm talking about. I'm like, nah, this is too much for me. I can't do it. I can't do this shit. I can't. I was like, yo, I gotta go to the bathroom.
That's a sense of that's sadism, ain't it?
Yeah. No. Listen, I hit her with so much force.
Nah, some people like that kind of like.
No, that's a form of sadism in terms of absorbing that pain.
No, I thought
pleasure from
you guys gotta understand something.
I thought the form of sadism you doing it. She goes choke me and it choke me harder and they're like I want to black out. Okay, now you.
No, that's a bit. That's a little bit different. That's not really sadism.
But it's still considered that category.
She scared the fuck out of me because she was still calling me after that. Like, yo,
because nigga, you hit it the right way.
Hell no, I hit her with so much force that it scared me. Like
it scared you.
I hit her like I was hitting the dude like in the ring. I just it's called off, hit it with the hook of hooks, right? And she just was like, "Yeah, that's what I'm talking about."
You mighty Joe Young on that booty.
Like, I can't. I'm already in this bow. I'm hitting her with full force hits. Like this can't be right.
You don't know if you're in the fighting ring.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore. And I start thinking to myself like, what's going on in my life?
Matt would have blacked out, lean her ass up, and be like, "What the fuck you doing?"
Go to sleep. It's night time. Everybody go to bed.
But like, I done got that one strange phone call.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Sean.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I did finish. I ain't gonna fucking. I did finish, but. Like, I just was so nervous to ever do anything with her again because I knew it wasn't going to stop there. Like, I know it was going to escate.
Oh, yeah.
Now push me in the face. It was going to be
something that you literally and figuratively went down the rabbit hole.
He went down a rabbit hole and he ain't never going back.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I was just like, nah.
I feel like down the rabbit hole.
It's going to get really bad. It's going to get really, really bad. But, you know what? Me and her haven't talked. We haven't talked since, I think she called me for like a month after that, and then we haven't talked. And she says, when you come back over here? I was like, no.
He's like, nah.
I was like, I just got these things that's going on right now in my life. It's called this bed.
X-Men then said, oh my, what did I walk into? You missed a lot. It's been a lot going
on. Talk about sadism. I was reading the Huffington Post. I think it happened in the first. Mm-hmm. And they have something. It's a documentary coming out. It's called. What's it called? The Secret Lives of Human Pups. All right. Okay.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean human pups? You mean human beings?
Yes. So a new documentary deals with a group of people who doggedly pursues desires that might be unusual for many others. So it's called The Secret Lives of Human Pups, and it focuses on the world of puppy players. A subset of BDSM community that finds pleasure in dressing up and pretending to be dogs.
That sounds normal.
I smell bullshit.
Yeah.
That's what I smell right now.
Nah, you ever seen the baby one?
No, I saw the baby one. I saw the one where they have the male as stallions.
I saw the one, the horse. That was on Real Sex.
Play.
Yeah. That was on Real Sex, remember?
Yeah.
We was like, what do you think is doing? So they walk around their horses.
Yeah, I saw that one.
They put that in a video game too. Saint Row.
I've seen the one. I've seen the one with the dog. I've seen that, like where as far as the documentary aspect of it.
No, but this one they really dresses up. People spend really a lot of money on their whole get up.
Oh, it's like furries.
They dress up. It goes deeper than furry.
No, bro, you never saw for a furry.
No, I seen it. Them
motherfuckers spend like $3,000 to $4,000 on their costumes to go rub around other people. They don't know who the hell sex it is.
They spend like $6,500 on leather suits and all that type of stuff just to get the whole dog face and all that stuff. It's crazy. And they were just like, and these are regular guys. Some are doctors, all types of crazy stuff.
I mean, people like what they like, I guess.
I mean, whatever floats your boat, right? But
that shit sound crazy, but I'm still down. I'm still trying to figure out the furries because you could be furries have an orgy and they have fucking cons. They open that people can fucking get dressed up and go to, and you're just in there rubbing on motherfuckers. You don't know you rubbing on a man or female. Some of these motherfuckers are lawyers. Some of these are doctors. Some of them been judges.
Just rubbing.
Just like
I'm not with that. I gotta touch something.
Here's a crazy thing. You know the very strangest part of the whole process of BDSM it's like you enter a safe zone, right? I guess that's what it is, because a lot of people there's so much stuff going on the outside, so much labels and separation, that when they finally get into that room, they just have a safe zone and they just feel
it is.
They just feel comfortable.
You feel very comfortable
I don't
with the
think
person that's in
if
control.
they could feel that way at home or anywhere else, I don't think they would go that far into any
it
other
goes
content
deeper than
to
that.
get it.
Sometimes it's not just the comfortability. It's it's being overpowered.
Yeah.
Okay, the act of someone actually being. A lot of these people are really powerful people.
Yeah.
And then now you have someone who's this low level person, or you don't know this person. They just come and they just
take control.
They just take control of you,
Mm-hmm.
and that could be your safe zone, just because you're no longer in control.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know how people do it, but kudos to y'all.
Word.
Kudos to the
Word.
real shit talker viewers out there. that
You
Kudos to
can't
you.
give me no fury. You gonna
You
try to
are
like
real.
a dog.
You
wanna
are
be a
real.
baby?
You the real MVP. I'm just gonna put that out there. Because something about me and being overpowered, I'm not that chick. Like, nah.
Yeah, I think everybody's that chick.
nah, I don't think so. I mean, at certain points, like I'm the person who gives permission for control up to a certain point, and then when my limit is hit, I'm like, all right, that's it.
I don't.
Like beyond there, like I mean, everyone likes to be controlled at some point.
I don't know what you're talking about. Not this boy.
Y'all lying.
And you
Dead
can't
Y'all
control
lying. I know y'all feel
nothing.
you lying, because let me tell you something. As much as y'all talk a good game and y'all all
look at these
macho and
muscles.
that's cool. Yeah, show your pecs, do whatever.
Crack something?
Y'all still
Oh,
still at some point y'all want to be controlled.
Control that what?
what?
Controlled at some point. No, I don't know. I don't
Control
know.
his beef.
The only I want to be control of is more people, because I want to have my own business. Out of that, I don't.
Really? You don't think so? You
no.
don't think so? You ever come to a point like, all right, we're gonna tie it back to.
I'm a control freak. I'm not gonna say.
You are a control
is.
freak, and you don't like to be controlled,
Matt
but you like it. at
I
certain
don't
points.
like it.
You
What are you
do.
talking about?
Matt
You
do like it. Matt do like it
He
because I
do
say some
like
shit.
it.
If I say something, Matt be like, "Alright."
Yeah.
That's rare.
No,
That's rare.
I'm being reasonable. Like I
No,
You don't be
that's not
reasonable sometimes.
I try to be
reasonability.
reasonable
But-
as
but the-
possible.
You
No, but
try.
the thing is with you though, you have to have some level of trust with the person. If you don't trust the person, you're not gonna give them any control of anything.
I don't trust the world.
Well, you gotta trust me.
You sound like Lil Uzi Vert right now. All my friends are dead.
That's my song. Don't get it twisted. I already told Matt. I was like, I hate this nigga so much, but when everybody start pissing me off, I'm gonna play that song going down the street.
I'm like, how you gonna do that?
Oh, my
I'm
friends
standing
are
Cause
there.
you're my friend, you're my brother, so shut up.
That is very fucking true.
but it's some level. When you trust a person, you give them some level of
I trust
Control.
I trust my wife. I don't want her to control me. I don't want her to have no control.
Let's define the control aspect of it, because I think we thinking about two different.
No, I'm saying
levels of
general.
control.
No, we're not. I'm just saying general. Like I don't.
You do not at any point be like, all right, just do what you got to do right now. No. At all. That takes
What are you talking about?
a
You
very
should do.
special woman, yo.
No.
She's
You
a
say at any
very-
point, you're saying that you say, you always say you could do what you want to do.
Nigga, no, that's me not caring about it. I tell everybody.
But that's a level of
that's-
control.
That's a
That's-
level of control. That's you relinquishing your power to make any decision.
No, that's not me
Someone's
making my
making a
power
decision for you.
No, nobody making a decision for me. I don't like to argue. I don't like to get in conflicts. And I realize stress like that with me and my little weak ass heart is not good. So let shit go. I care less.
But that's also, like we were saying, that's a level of control.
That's
though.
level of
I don't
control.
see that being a level of control.
You gave your choice away.
But that's what I'm saying. It's the
That
same
is
thing
control.
of BDSM. That's what they're doing. They're giving up their choices.
yeah.
That's what makes
you
them,
making somebody making the
But-
decisions for you, and you're saying, "Yo, do whatever you want," and they go, "Okay."
But nobody's going to be BDSM and going, I'm just in the leather. You want me to do your ass?
No,
don't
not
care.
that. It don't have to be that
it
extreme.
don't have to be that
In
extreme.
a-
I mean,
in a,
there is some kind of hard limit, right, in
Yeah.
every process.
Yeah, there's a hard
That's
limit.
if you
That's
wanted
sexual
to go
control.
in your butt. Like,
That's
you know, you could
that-
get in your butt.
right
but
there.
That's
That's a sexual control.
Yeah, that's
But
sexual.
we're talking about control in general. You
Yeah,
have to give
we-
up something.
Yeah,
That's just part of any type of fucking marriage, honestly.
relationship, all of that.
Yeah, it is part of a relationship.
Yeah.
It
Part
sucks.
of all of it. There is some kind of point where you go like, you know what? You make the decision.
Oh man.
You know what's best.
Real
I
quick,
don't never know. Nobody knows best.
real quick. Well, I'm gonna do this. We got an email,
Oh, you got an email?
Yeah.
Oh.
so we'll do this real quick, and then I'll go into the main topic, and then and that'll be most likely it.
Okay.
54 minutes. You still got time.
Oh, I know. I'm just gonna go into this real quick. Hey guys, love the show. Brian Mendez, you know who that is, the real X-Man damn following fam. I have the 2-part question. When I'm feeling down, I have to go to a playlist, more of like coping playlist. Question 1: when you guys are feeling down, what is your coping songs?
That's a good one. I like that question.
Feeling down. What kind of feeling down? Like a sad,
like when you're down, you're not moody, sad, whatever it is. When you feel, what is your song that brings you back to life? Like when you're like, oh, okay, I could work
right
some shit
now.
I don't know. Normally, I get down like that, I go to sleep. I never really listen to music like that.
You don't listen to like
He
anything.
go to
Like
sleep?
you don't.
Yeah,
No. It don't
I
have to be
get
at
down.
the
I'm like, man,
He
fuck
like-
the world. I go to sleep.
He said, fuck the world.
I actually do
I
that too.
do.
But
I say,
no,
fuck
we're talking about like
if I get mad, like if we had altercation right now and I got pissed off, I go home, like, sure you want to talk about? Nope, sleep. I'll sleep like 3 hours. I wake up and just be like,
Yeah.
I guess I played the game
yeah,
now.
he'll call me and be like, all right. I'm like,
See, I'm not
"Aight."
that person.
Like, cause like,
If
I'm
I'm
like, you wanna talk
frustrated,
about
I'll
this?
take a good nap.
Talk
But
about
like,
this.
if I had an argument with a person, I'd rather just talk it out, deal with it right then and there.
See, that was you.
That's me.
And
I'd rather handle it
and I
right
always-
then and
and I
there
actually
and
learned-
let it be done.
I learned a lot from her to being able to do that. But like, yo, just deal with it right then and there because I'm the
Yeah.
type of guy. I tell people this all the time. I'm a vengeful spirit.
My
I'm a
whole
very
thing
vengeful
is,
spirit.
if
I'm
I-
coming for that X.
Right. If I
But-
hold it in,
Yeah.
trust me, it's not gonna be good.
Well, me and her,
It's
we talk.
not gonna be good.
So she deals with it right then and there. See, but
I mean, we've been friends for years. How many times we've had an argument?
not a lot.
Not a lot. In the very few times we actually butt heads and clash,
We
actually had to deal with it right
yeah,
then
we had
and
to deal
there.
because the last
if
time
we didn't
the
deal with
one
it right
time-
then and there,
the one time we didn't deal with it right then and there,
it took
we
us
like
months, practically a year.
almost a year for us to talk again. We were just like, hey, what's
Yeah,
up?
yeah.
What you doing? What you doing?
Yeah, that's basically what it
that.
was.
But my coping song when I'm not like when I'm feeling some type of way, of course I'm like Sean on a lot of times I gotta go to bed. I gotta reset. Okay, so but like if I have a problem with a person, I try to deal with it right then and there.
Yeah.
But if this is just a problem in general,
Mm-hmm.
like and I can't really like this, I'll sleep it out real quick and then like I'll wake up, and it's gonna sound weird. I actually listen to rock music to get me back. It like I listen to like
No, that's not weird.
I like Evanescence. I know that sounds fucking.
I love Evan,
Sorry.
but they're not even rock though. They're punk.
Yeah, they are punk.
They're punk.
All I know is they come out with a new album, so
Yeah, I like Evanescence.
Finally, after
I,
much.
I listen to Bring Me
hiatus.
Back to Life. I do not listen to My Immortal because that shit will bring you right back down.
Right. You know it.
I listen to
But
that.
Bring Me Back to Life is dope.
Bring Me Back to. Oh, I also listen to Spit Your Game by the remix version with Notorious B.I.G. and
spit your
and
game,
Bone
talk your
and
shit.
yeah and Bone Thugs and Harmony. Spit your game, talk your shit.
Yeah.
That's my shit right there.
I think the music I listen to right now that gets me hype and get me back into the mood of like dealing with stuff. That's a good question. I have so much music. Like
I listen to a lot of music.
I listen to a lot of music too. But if I could name someone right now that I listen to that get me hype, it would be Jadena, The Let Out.
Yeah,
Love
that's
that
pretty good.
record.
That's pretty good.
Love that record.
To get you back to
Get
like
me
it.
back. I get real hype.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Also, what are your hype songs to get you ready for the day, the gym, or the work? What's yours, bro?
See, I'm more R&B soul kind of chick, so I go for Solange and Q-Tip's song, Borderline.
Like you said, Solange and Q-Tip. You made
Wait,
it sound like
Borderline
two
from-
things.
okay,
You
that's all right. I can get you that.
That get me hype in the morning. It's
That's
not
all right, bro.
too. It's not too loud. It just gives you a nice
No,
groove
but
to get up to.
But we're talking about getting you hype. Like, you
like
gotta-
get me
yeah,
OD hype.
You gotta
Oh
get
my
up.
gosh.
Yeah, you gotta get up. You gotta start moving.
Hold
What you
up a
doing?
second. X-Men, damn, it's not a scam.
It's the real X-Men.
I want live me, man. So,
What the hell is that?
it's an open live basically that you could just go on and the world can just come in live. When we did it with OTR, he had like 80 people watching us on OTR on that besides the 20 people we had on there.
Watching right now?
Yeah, up to 6 right now so far.
Okay, point that shit to me real quick. We live, baby.
I guess
On the
we're
real shit talkers.
gonna start doing this.
Go to YouTube. Hit the real shit talkers. Look me up. I'm the sexy guy in the Batman hat. All right.
Not all the time. Not all the time
No,
in
all the
Batman.
But my what's your hype song? So you said song. What's your hype song, bro?
Yeah.
My hype song for like to start my day off, it's really odd, but it's that country song.
Which song?
The one I play your car.
Oh, this guy
Yeah.
what's that song?
The diss record.
yeah.
The
No,
country
not that.
Nah,
It's a song that goes.
It's Your Man. It's called Your Man. It's a country song by Josh Tuna. And it starts off by Baby lock the door and turn the light. That's my shit. I don't know what it is. I play it every morning going to work, and I play it at my job for like 20 minutes on repeat. I got niggas on my team singing it now.
Baby lock them doors.
That's my song. I don't know what it is about that song.
He started playing in my car. I'm like, yo, what in the fuck are you doing?
Because
like, this is too much.
Because we got a car, and Matt was like, I've been listening to country music.
Yeah,
I said, that means I can play my country song.
More into country music. I know it sounds like remember how I was so off of country? I was like, yo, country music.
I was never away from country music. I just don't like bluegrass.
I hate bluegrass. I can't deal with bluegrass.
I can't do bluegrass. Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm not here for that banjo.
Whoa, what about that black dude? What about that black dude I reposted my Facebook?
No.
That black dude I put on Facebook that's rap, rock, and country. That's banjo dance.
No,
I
play
You
some
can do
music.
banjo and country, but then there's a genre called bluegrass.
Yeah, it's a bluegrass.
I know,
You know
but
the knee slapping hillbilly music?
whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, that's like niggas back in the day, Kennedy banging on the table.
That's that, but it's not that.
It's not
we had
that.
rhythms
It's a
and drums.
whole
It's
nother
You said we had
level.
regular niggas on the table doing this.
It's all this.
That's not drums.
It's all this. You drop your phone. It's just doom, and that's all it is, dude. And
Yeah.
it kills me. I can't do it.
Yeah, I can't deal with it either.
But I've been messing with country lately.
Small doses.
Yeah, I've been messing with country lately. It's
I like
pretty
country
cool.
music. Country
It's
music is
cool.
really good.
You
You know
Yo.
who about to take over America right now?
Who?
K-pop.
K-pop into it, man. You got the game.
No.
for
No,
it.
no.
K-pop is cheeks. I don't want no parts of that
The fact that these guys just won the Billboard Music Awards.
Like I
the
said, they've
other
been
day,
to go.
that was enough indication for everybody in that room. Like, yo,
no.
protect your neck.
No.
Because they coming.
No. You understand? Last year with what you call from Blade on PlayStation, Madison Square Garden had a K-pop event.
Yeah.
And it was sold out.
I know.
K-pop
And
is
she
crazy.
got in for free. She sent me a picture of how it looked. These motherfucking people in there was so packed in that bitch. If a fire broke out, everybody died.
Right.
And I was
believe it.
like,
K-pop isn't.
I was like, I wonder how many people
And
are
I mean,
on
their
this.
records are dope.
But look,
Their records are dope.
but look, me and Matt know who most K-pop is because most anime we watch is mostly the beginning
Right.
and every season. So
Right.
most niggas know these songs and don't know what the fuck they're saying.
Right.
But they know these shit word for word.
Yeah,
Right,
and you know,
right.
they come from Korea, right?
Yeah.
Which part? What was this?
South Korea. Yeah.
You know, they have the highest, the makeup. That they sell the most makeup in South Korea to men.
Yeah.
It is in.
I mean, if you look
Fucking
at these dudes,
insane.
though, look at them. They're perfect.
First of all,
I
one.
thought one of them was a chick the other day when I was at the
I thought most of them were chicks when I seen them.
saw a dude with a shortcut. I said, "Yo, sis up there looking right." I was like,
I'm like, homegirl looking good.
I
Hey,
was like, "Hold up, that's a dude. That's wild."
yo,
Like the dude was pristine.
what you call it?
Pristine.
Very.
You know how
Crazy.
I watch my Super Sentai, my Power Rangers. So South Korea got one for that the Dino Charge, and they call it Super Sentai Brave. So I was like, let me see the trailer for this shit. The whole cast is K-pop stars,
Yep.
and
K-pop doesn't interest me now.
bruh,
One fucking
let me tell you right now. You know, Japanese one did that little dance shit, and we was like, this K-pop one look like these niggas about to stop, do some shit, windmill or transform. I was like, maybe I need to watch the first episode of this bullshit. And I watched it, and I was like, why is this better than the Japanese and American version? These K-pop niggas know how to do some little shit better
I'm
than us.
telling
I don't
you.
like it.
I mean, slowly but sure. I can tell you if I could think back. About 4 years ago when K-pop really came out. That was when my favorite movie. You know I'm talking about with Rizzo. What's his name?
Ninja Assassin.
Yes,
Yo.
Ninja Assassin. He's actually a K-pop star.
Yo, on Live Me, we got 38 people following. We got 23 hearts, and we got some people saying you're amazing and keep it up.
Thank you very much. And again, we're the Real Shit Talkers, live on YouTube, live on Meme. We're live everywhere, actually. We just live, baby.
We just live.
Live, baby.
We live, baby.
I'm not saying it because too many people already said it.
A whole nother today again for the ones that are just seeing us today. Today's the first day we had a woman on the Real Shit Talkers.
Yes.
Is my good friend for so many years.
Yeah, his good friend.
Black Krypton.
Yeah, his
Black
Krypton.
You know me.
We don't use real names here, but this is Black Krypton because
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, we don't use real names for people to come on the show, but me, I get with my full name. Fuck.
And yeah, man, this is pretty cool. But let's finish. You know what? We didn't even touch on the topic. We just been freaking talking.
Yeah.
But we knew this was going to happen.
But I knew this was going to happen. I'm going to run through the topic really quick.
Okay.
Today was supposed to be about horn dogs, things that make people horny for, and no one had really good explanation about it.
Technically, we kind of like
touched
touched in and out of it.
But I'm gonna go through a little 6 things that is known to make people horny. Okay, sure. First one is the brain trauma.
Brain trauma?
Yes, there's been cases where women, especially.
I love how you're looking at me.
I didn't look at you.
Because you're the only woman here. Who the fuck am I supposed to look at? You're supposed to go look at me because I ain't no bitch.
Particularly, it affects the frontal lobe. Can have unwanted side effects of hypersexuality.
Wait, is that the shit? Is that the orgasm shit that can happen from it?
Well, you can get that.
You can
get that during from brain trauma. To have an orgasm every 5 seconds.
Be driving like
I don't think
bam right into a wall.
Like, especially for a man, like
like that dude we seen that we was like.
There was this guy we seen, and he has an orgasm every 10 seconds or something like that.
It was every it wasn't 10 seconds. It was like every 6-7 minutes he had orgasm, and it's constantly throughout the day. And I'm like, me and Matt was talking. He was like, after the third orgasm, your dick hurt. You don't do shit, but he has them throughout the day.
For a guy,
like that too.
Literally, what an orgasm really is for a man is a small heart attack. Is what it is.
So he's literally having small heart attacks throughout the day.
It's the best heart attack you ever have in your life. It really is what orgasm is. All your muscles constrict. Your heart skips for a second, and all your muscles start to constrict. Your heart skips for a second, and you start to hyperventilate. It's a small heart attack.
He's having this shit for
He's
5-6
having it
minutes.
every 6 minutes. I will kill myself after the first 3. I jump off a bridge. It's ridiculous.
They would find me. They find me. I be hanging myself like, no, I can't deal with this. No boy, I'm going out like your boy.
Damn.
But yeah, so one lady, I can't say her last name, but it says a woman named Alyssa, we're just gonna say Alyssa, suffered a traumatic brain injury in a car accident and became so preoccupied with sex as a result that she started working as a dominatrix, selling smutty videos, and of course, the worst part of it is that she was getting no pleasure from it. It was merely a compulsion.
Hold up. Wait, pause.
Yeah, after a while, it becomes unpleasurable.
Hold up. So she gets into this accident, boom, find out she's hypersexual, then decides to go into dominatrix.
Because she couldn't control herself. She had to do something. She wanted to dominate.
But she takes no pleasure from it.
There's no pleasure behind any of her sexual acts.
2 + 2 not equaling 4 right now.
She literally feels
2 + 2 = 100.
She'll have sex every day. She will have sex.
Okay.
No matter what. No, we're not saying
she
only did that.
That sounds like a plan.
Every day she gotta have sex. Yeah. But she got no pleasure from it. Oh, wow. Oh my God. She's going to what was it? Damn, someone just hit me up. She literally feels like she's going to die if she can't find someone to bone. So it's not a compulsive.
How much toys that's out there?
It's not. No, it's not a compulsive.
Now
it's not a compulsive pleasure seeking as compulsive pain avoidance. So she's not seeking pleasure. She's seeking to stop to make sure she doesn't go through any pain. Because she feels like she's gonna die if she doesn't have sex.
So for a woman, that's cool, but that was a guy. You all know how this story would go. There's a local man in New York raping women every night. Whoa.
Yeah, it'd be bad because when a man goes through that type of things, we have to get.
But you guys are impulsive. Females are not that.
But we gotta get put down.
I hardly believe. Men are impulsive because of testosterone. So the minute you guys feel the need to let's go, it's where it's do or die.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I feel the need to let's go, and you don't go. I'll go into the bathroom. Period.
But it's impulsive. Like, see,
Going
as
bathroom, I'm going this on toilet, and I'm gonna go there and look at YouTube and like it's gonna go down eventually.
Females will do this, right? If we feel the need to let's go, we can trick our brain to be like, I don't really want to do it right now.
Oh shit, that's me and Matt.
And
That's been me
hold
and Matt for a
off.
long time.
And hold it
No,
off.
it was not Matthew for a long time. I
Yeah,
ain't gonna sit here in front with you. I could do it now. Now I got the ability to be like, I'd rather go get something to eat. I could do that now, but
Yeah.
for many years I couldn't do shit. I wanted to die. You got me fucked up.
Yeah, impulsive. So
I was
it's
just gonna like,
it's much different
me?
I won't lie to
from
nobody.
I'm
I
a-
was freaking
much
You know
different.
what I'm saying right now? I be wanting some, and I be needing some. There's some days I be like, damn, I want some. So what you doing? Playing the game.
because you found the way to trick your brain.
Yeah,
to, like,
you trying to.
I've been doing that shit
But
for
the
a while,
funny
though.
thing is, after a while of doing it for so much, you have to find something new. You have to.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
From
she.
it, and I'm speaking
that's
from
what
it straight. You have to find something new.
Matt his flashlight.
Yep, there you go.
Oh, for everybody knew, everybody knew I got sponsored on day one a fleshlight, and I've been wrecking shop.
He been raping his flashlight.
I don't give a damn. I think every man should get a fleshlight. I really do. If you want to be in a serious relationship, again, I'm gonna say this. I think I said it like 7 times. You want to be in a
More
serious
than that.
relationship, you need a fleshlight.
You need like Kevin Hart. You
You need a fleshlight.
Kevin
You
Hart.
need one.
Kevin Hart said he had the flashlight vagina, the mouth, the titties, the butt. Nigga said he had a Mr. Potato Head woman. He was tearing them damn things up right his house.
I mean, especially if you're a very sexual man, like you gotta go talk to your woman or man, whoever you are, woman or man. You just like, hey yo, I want to make this work, but I need you to understand. I got this fleshlight, all right, and this is gonna prevent me from going out there and wilding. Okay,
Right.
so
The-
when
like-
you're not around, I'm just gonna and I'm gonna go ahead and use this and put it back together. But
which person's gonna look at you and be like, "Oh my gosh, you have that"?
I feel
There
you
are
got to be
some people like that.
You gotta be super
For
insecure.
real?
Like,
I don't-
yeah. Oh my God.
There are
There's so many women.
There are some women out
like
there
that.
that don't like that. Just like there are some men out there that don't like chicks having like no kind of raw bread dildo in the house.
I
They like
mean-
you have in-house dick. Why do you need that?
I feel
And
like
women are
it's
saying the same thing. Women like you got a plastic pussy and I'm right here. And I'm like I don't.
So let me get
it.
this straight. And here's the thing about that. I have an argument with that. So I got a plastic. It's okay, because a lot of women is double standard. They be like, oh, why you need a plastic pussy? I'm like, so it's okay for you to have something. that's cool.
All my double A batteries in the house.
But if I'm smashing a toy, that's the problem. I don't think that's a problem. See, I feel
It
like
shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be an issue.
It's
just
not even
shouldn't be.
competition. Like it shouldn't.
It's
be.
not even competition. What's she
It's
gonna?
not
What's she gonna
even.
make me? She gonna give me? She gonna talk to me afterwards?
No,
she
you're
gonna
gonna
talk to me.
marry your flashlight.
I'm a marry. You know what?
What you know what? That,
Ah, damn, already happened.
I could have bring it through it on stage like.
Can you imagine on my wedding day? You just be like, hey, I got this for you. I'm like, I gotta go. I got my flashlight. I gotta go. Now, yeah, it just, I feel like it comes down to insecurity.
It is. I
Very
mean, everybody has an insecurity moment,
Whatever,
right?
yo. I mean,
A
if a
moment.
girl tell me, oh, I'm available all the time. I'm available to get. I
No
was
way.
like, that is a
it's
lie.
not humanly
when you,
possible.
When
to
you
be
at
available
work,
all
are
the
you
time.
available?
Almost.
When you on your menstrual, are you available?
I mean,
if I don't run
she
the if
can't.
I,
outfit.
if I don't run
for
the red
some
light,
people she can.
I mean, if I
That
if I
mouth-
don't run
that
the red
mouth
light,
that butt.
no,
ready.
and if she's tired, is she available? If you're that guy
If she
who's
tired. she
Okay,
definitely is
the minute
available.
you get to the tired zone, then there's the C word that everybody likes to ask, the consent word.
yeah, we're not
Because
going
people,
into
we
consent.
not exactly.
We're not.
'cause
That's a long conversation for another
yeah.
day. That is a
That's
very
the
long-
rabbit hole. That's the entry to the rabbit hole. Enter.
That is a
enter the rabbit
very
hole.
it's a bad. No. We're not doing it. I swear to you, we're not going into consent.
Hold
level.
up. Wait, what? I'm
Let's just
confused.
take one step.
I'm confused.
Dude, that's
into
like an hour
The
conversation.
rabbit hole.
We're talking about all the time. I'm just confused because
We
The
are
level of
the
consent.
real shit. we gonna go down this.
We're not going
I'ma
down
tell
this
you-
rabbit hole.
I'ma
We'll
tell you
save it
right
for
now.
another day.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you my woman and you sleep and you cock your leg over that bed underwear, I'm that damn
Whoa.
bitch.
Ah.
But you guys got that understanding that you could do that.
I'm talking about
Yeah,
any
and
goddamn female.
that's an understanding. See, and that's the crazy thing because trust me, I've heard the stories.
Nikki said people marry their toys all the time.
Nah, that's rare. That's
It-
rare.
I
That's
mean,
not-
people
that's
be
not-
marrying
you can't even say that
themselves
because that fucking
now,
woman
like,
married a
come
train
on.
station.
The woman did marry the
Eiffel
train
Tower.
station.
The lady married the Eiffel Tower too.
Which technically isn't legal, but she married the Eiffel Tower. There's another woman who married the
I don't get it.
train
You
How you
station.
gonna marry a
You
train
marry
station?
Eiffel Tower. I'm about to
bruh?
just marry somebody famous. They don't got
They
nobody.
had. She said they
Rihanna,
had
I'm
sex.
coming for you.
She
You
said
know.
they had sex.
How?
That's what I said. We said I was like, how?
Mentally for years they've been having sex.
How?
Do you not just hear me? Mentally for years.
I'm trying to figure out what process did the train give consent.
What she did is
Let's ask the real question. Did the train give consent?
That is the truth. Did that train give consent?
It keep coming in and out of the hole, so I don't know. I guess it probably did.
It was like, that's my hole. That's my hole right there. I don't know.
That's crazy.
People are weird, but hey, whatever. Let's go. Keep going into this hornball
Hold
thing.
up. OTR said, I own a giraffe. I'm a giraffe owner.
Oh, what?
People are so stupid. Okay, another part of hornball is grief.
Oh,
I don't know if
yeah.
you guys remember Wedding Crashers.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I don't even remember the crash.
Remember when was it Will Ferrell?
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
wasn't
he
Will
was-
Ferrell. Was it
No,
Will
Will
Ferrell?
Ferrell.
It wasn't Will Ferrell.
Yeah,
I
Wedding
know who you're
Crashers.
talking about, but it wasn't Will Ferrell.
What was his name? Huh?
Yeah, he was a
Yeah,
funeral.
he was a funeral.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying.
That
This is
one was
about grief.
crazy.
This is
Yeah.
grief.
That'd be the job.
So
I
they're
had.
saying that grief and the libido have a weird connection.
Yes,
The
they do.
British Association. Oh wow!
British Association.
Shut up!
We just helping you out. You keep
I
going.
got this.
Association.
Shut up. The British Association for for Counseling and Psychotherapy posted the article on the subject dealing the way in which, after September 11th, the number of widows who lost their husbands hooked up with the other firefighters and emergency service
yeah.
personnel,
Damsel in distress, right there.
who was specifically assigned to help these families adjust to life without their husbands and fathers. So they end up boning in the end.
Oh yeah, that's what happens. I mean, grief brings a lot of people together.
And that's exactly where that comes from.
Yeah.
Grief brings people together. And
It brings people together, and they share that moment, and then that moment becomes something else.
so if you ever hurt it, you let me know.
When my grandmother died, I agreed, and nobody come slap me no extra cheeks.
So I was busy.
I know. You would sleep all the time in your depressed mood and shit.
Oh man, we're not going through that again.
We will one day down the road.
We're not going again.
We will.
It's probably
'Cause
gonna
that
happen.
was the my goodness. That was a very.
It took
terrible
both of y'all to
time.
bring boy back.
I was looking at you like, bro, what is you
Are
doing?
we really doing this right now?
What
Okay.
is you doing?
I guess we doing this.
What
You
you
talking
doing,
about
baby?
Horndog and grief? What is you doing?
I was grieving.
You was a horn dog and grieving at the same time. Around that
you
point.
was.
This whole topic is about you.
Shut your
Yeah.
ass up.
For real.
Shut your ass.
Yo, on you, me, yo, we have 92 likes.
No,
Oh,
thank you very
yeah.
much.
We appreciate the likes.
They
the
gonna
love,
get a
all
special
that.
show later.
Love
Gonna
you
be me
long
playing
time,
Friday
all that.
13th.
Guys, you're gonna get a special show with me being naked.
Whoa,
Love you
that's on his
long
own live
time.
me.
No. It's on our
I'm
me.
going to my house.
I'll be wearing the elephant trunks again, baby. All you elephant trunks is gonna be beautiful. Anyway, another one. Rabies.
What?
Yeah, apparently rabies. Before everyone wants to get rabies, please remember that rabies also kill you. Right? Yes, one of the minor side effects of rabies is an intense sexual desire.
Yeah. Once you get bit rabies for some reason, you have this urge to want to do like
I
a
can do
jackrabbit.
so many other things. I could take supplements. I could take shots. I could do all that.
No, you get-
I don't need no rabies.
No, but
to get
you
it.
don't want to get rabies because it doesn't matter how much intense sexual desire, you're still dying within 4 days. So go get that
wild.
big ass shot in your stomach and stop
big
the
ass
bullshit.
shot.
Not worth it.
That
In
needle
your
like
stomach.
this fucking big. You ever seen that needle?
That's a-
Oh my
It's
god!
I've never
It's-
seen a needle.
It's the
I
same.
don't know
It's
if
the
I
same
wanna
needle.
see it.
It's the same needle they get women for epidurals when they're in the hospital.
Oh, it
That's
is.
same size.
Okay.
Thick. It's not
Yeah,
it's
I
not the
don't need
skinny
them
one where they put it in your
No,
spine.
the one
It's a thick ass needle.
Yeah.
It looks nasty.
They'd be
I don't
like,
need that
"Look at
problem.
this in your spine. How about you just tie me up and then let that 4th day come? Just go ahead and
Facts.
kill me because
Facts.
I'm not going through that."
Let me
Another
go out
one.
like a champ.
Another one, junk food. There's been cases of women becoming aroused after the act of eating junk food.
Yep.
Yep.
That's facts.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
That is facts.
So what you're saying is before I get home, go give me some cupcakes.
I don't know.
Hey, babe, what's your favorite sweet?
You know, like the idea of being full. You know, like some people have this sexual thing. Like if they feel full, it makes them aroused.
Mm-hmm.
Like they feel fed, full. You know
Have-
how
have-
Not me. Not me. When I
gonna-
feel
it's
fed and
gonna-
full,
Feel like
when
that
I'm
my
fed and
life,
full,
and
I want to put
need
my
that.
face in a blanket and just die.
Nah,
No,
it's like
you heal. When he fed him full, you could talk to him on the phone. He'd be like, "Yeah, I just finished eating, Sean. I'm about to watch this movie. I know
yep.
what you about to
He
watch."
does that. Yep.
But damn, nigga,
That's
just leave in the
him.
middle talking
He
to
does
me.
that. He be like, yeah, I hear
Look at
you.
you
No,
shit.
you don't. Stop them lies,
I'm
bruh.
satisfied.
Like, you ain't hear
In
me.
the setting, I let him rock too. I let him sleep for like 20 minutes. I've been on the phone playing the game.
He's such a nice guy.
He will wake back up. He wake up like,
That's loyalty.
did I fall
right
asleep?
there.
Yeah, he is a
Yep.
loyal,
He was like, what was you doing so time? I was playing the game. I
find a
actually
friend
forgot all
like-
about you for a hot
I
minute.
can't find a friend like this. This dude
That's
will
loyal.
literally sit down and let me sleep. Like we was on the phone one day. We was talking for like, I think we was talking like 45 minutes or something like that. And I started eating and I got really fat. I was like, yo, man, I've been sleepy. Fell asleep on it.
Mind you,
I woke back up like, and I keep hearing something going. I'm like, I got my headset in. I'm like, hello? He be like, hey, what's going on, bro? I'm like, dude, I've been asleep for like 30 minutes. What's up? he was like, nah, just let you sleep. I was like, my nigga, you MVP. What you want? What you want?
yo,
you MVP
yo,
for real, for real.
Yo, he understand. When I'm talking to him and he falls asleep, I'm mostly in my phone on YouTube or reading something already. So when he falls asleep, sometimes I don't even know he falls asleep. He just get quiet. So I'm thinking he doing something.
Yeah.
So then I come in and be like,
See, he won't let
Matt?
me let up that.
Oh, you hear? As soon as I say that, all you hear is, I'm like, it was quiet as hell till I said his
Yep.
name. Then he starts snoring. I'm like, all right, cool, he sleep. And then he'll wake up. I'm like, yo, yeah,
See,
you was asleep. How your sleep go?
you loyal,
He be
man.
like, thank you.
Because some people that hang up, call back, hang up. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Leave me alone. It's
No,
over.
like I'm the person.
Barbecue fries.
See, with him,
Andy
he's
Caps.
different.
What the hell is OTR talking about?
He's literally like, oh,
I like them barbecue fries, though.
you getting tired? You saying, mm-hmm. That's my favorite one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did it to her a few
mhm.
I'll tell you right now. You talk to him on the phone.
Fall
Me,
asleep.
if I get tired, he know I get tired. I black out and don't remember shit. I come back on the phone and still try to finish the conversation we just started.
Yeah,
he be like,
he
he
don't miss a
be
beat.
sleep for an hour. He be
Oh,
like,
so
he
you
be
miss
sleep
a
for an hour.
beat.
Like I would, like we been talking something. He be like, Sean, what you doing today?
But you know
I
me,
be
I
see- I
can't
wake-
wait that long. I got shit to do. But
I would wake up, call him back, and be like,
Dang.
I ain't doing shit today. He be like, my nigga, that was an hour ago.
I'm
I
like, yo,
know.
how you start up the conversation again? I'll be like, he'll call me, but yo, what's up? I'm like,
Pick up where
so
you
I
left
ain't doing shit today. I'm like, hold on, I gotta remember where we stopped. Just give me a second. Let's give you a second. And I think the last one is Star Trek sound.
Wait,
I kind
Wait.
of,
So Craig
I
Huxley,
kind of like this right here.
Craig
Wait.
Huxley created the blast horn. Was you can look it up on YouTube. You want to know what it looked like?
I'm gonna look
Called
it
a
up in a minute.
blast. No, it's called the blast beam. Was a 18-foot long tube with of aluminum with string, and the blast beam, for reasons unknown, reportedly had a curious side effect when Huxley used to perform this live. According to reports from witnesses who were there, dozens of women reportedly suddenly becoming overcome with sexual feelings and including orgasms. So
So how was this thing
Interesting.
made? Oh, fuck that. How was it made? It was a
it's
long.
an 18-foot long tube of aluminum
Okay,
with a string
I work at
on
Home
it.
Depot.
so it's like
I work at Home
it's an
Depot, so I
like
guess
a
I will be getting one of
makeshift
those.
instrument.
Yeah.
Hey,
crazy.
Hey, how you doing? I work at Home Depot, so I guess I'm gonna go ahead and figure out how much one of those costs.
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and get me a long bed and be outside like Batman. I'm in Central Park. Boom.
Yeah.
Matt,
but
people taking off their clothes. It's about to
if
go
you
down.
don't believe me, you can look it up on YouTube. It's again, his name is Craig Huxley.
Craig Huxley. Mhm.
Craig. Last name Huxley. Huxley.
You know what I'm
And
scared
he
of?
made the thing called the blast tube, which he uses in
Blast tube.
a blast beam. Sorry,
Blast beam.
um,
Okay.
blaster beam, and he uses it during the soundtrack of Star Trek. So
Let me say right now, I feel like I'm watching that shit and also I'm sitting on some my shirt gonna be like, I don't know what's going on.
don't let me,
I
because
don't
that's
know
all I
what's
listen
going
to. Don't let it happen to me, because that's all I listen to after that. I'm like, yeah, so I'm about to give you this work. Let me listen to this video real quick.
I'm playing on YouTube. Turn the volume to the max. It's so loud. Shut up. You don't need to.
It reminds me of the South Park episode when they found the note that makes everybody poop.
I'm still looking for that note. Don't get twisted. I believe that note really exists. I believe it exists.
it
And I
too.
believe the day I find it, that's the day I'm be like, hey, put these earmuffs in your ear. I need you to keep these in all day. Play this on your radio while we drive through the streets. They're gonna be like, what's going on with me? Yeah, it's going down. That's something like
I think that was like my favorite South Park episode
Yeah, that was
of
funny
all
as hell.
time.
That was funny as hell.
When they put it in, like when they had the big stage show and then they turned the speakers all the way up. Blast it.
OTR says sponsorship from Pleasure Plus on Route 46. I'm not gonna lie, but I think she got them like, hey, y'all want to sponsor us?
Why not? Why not?
It was dope.
Matt might get that Lacey DeVoe probably with the vibration, and I might never hear from him again.
I don't want to vibrate. I want it to feel like Lacey DeVoe.
It's molded after the shorty.
I don't want it to vibrate.
Take the vibrate out.
I don't want that. I don't even know how people can even get off like that. I want it to feel like Lacey DeVoe.
It's a model. To take the vibrate out. You can take it out.
I don't know. It did model from inside out. Like, did they put the
They
clay
probably did
inside her coochie, popped it out of that damn thing.
I mean,
then molded around.
First of all, I don't know if it's so fact that it's modeled from the coochie down to the butthole, and it's like her butt lifting off the edge of the bed. So I believe they might have modeled everything off there, but it's her. Like, she's even naked on it in the same position as the damn thing.
I'm trying to get that.
Nigga, we got to go see it. It's like $60.
I'm about to get 2 more flashlights. And I'm about to get that. More. And I'm about to get that big fat ass thing that keeps
slap me silly.
To slap me silly. That shit.
Have you ever seen that?
You know, I was ready to buy.
Oh, I gotta show you. That thing it's on Amazon. It's $400.
Oh.
It is an ass about the size of like Nicki Minaj. It's made silicone, and you can smack it, and that shit
you know
shake.
who has one too? Timothy Delaghetto. He got one.
It's not fair because it's still in
He got one.
It's still a Kickstarter.
No, it's not. You go.
No, it's not a Kickstarter anymore.
I looked it up.
It's no longer Kickstarter.
Go on Amazon, type it in. You can buy $400.
I know what it is.
It's a nigga
Timothy Delaghetto had one. Put his finger in the butt, and YouTube took it down.
Oh yeah, because he put it on Facebook, and I think I reposted it a while ago.
Yeah, he had to edit it.
Okay, so if anybody want to sponsor me one of these,
hell no. Fuck that sponsor you. Nah, I'll turn your mic down. Fuck that. Fuck sponsor you that shit. Give me that damn thing. I'm gonna come to the show and be like, damn, look what I'm about to do.
Can you sponsor the Real Shit Talkers?
We need 2. I need a black one. He can have whatever color he fucking feel like.
I don't give a shit. Whatever you want to give me.
All right, make his blue so he can stick his fuck me on top of it so he can have a 3-way with both his things.
Right. My flashlight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's crazy.
I never hear from
Matt
Matt
again. All right, one more time. Last one.
Rape City.
No, this is weird news. This is the only real weird news I can find right now.
Right.
This came from UK Mirror. I hope this is a reliable source.
UK Mirror? It might be.
I think it is.
UK Mirror, yeah.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
A 12-year-old was allegedly forced to withdraw from a chess tournament after her dress was deemed too seductive. The minor, who hasn't been named, was due to take part of last month's 2017 National Scholarship Chess Championship, and I'm gonna brutalize this freaking town.
What's the name of the town?
Putrajana, Malaysia.
That doesn't sound right.
Putrajaya.
Something I'm not trying.
If I brutalize it, you from that area, I apologize. Looking at the dress, good. Is covered. The dress actually covers her neck and goes down to her knees.
But it's
above. You don't believe me, look.
I believe because it's the UK, it's above the knee, so it's probably an issue.
No, it's below the knees.
Let's ask the real question. What's going on to the adults' minds that makes them think
a
a 12-year-old is seductive?
And it was crazy because there's nothing showing.
I got a question.
Officials at the event in Malaysia advised the girl's mother to buy another outfit before the start of the next round of the following day, but the shops were all closed by the time she was informed, and her daughter was forced to forfeit. She lost her registration fee, the coaching costs, and the travel expenses.
What would have happened was...
So what that mean is they all want to get their ass beat. That's
no,
what that mean.
No. What happened is you find all the exits, you lock them, and you light that bitch on fire and watch everybody just burn. And because your daughter's the new champion and nobody beat her.
Right, because the question is, what makes a 12-year-old seductive in a dress like that? That is a normal dress that anywhere in the world is sold. But any little girl, because she is a little girl after all, could wear that.
There are some people in some places that do that shit like that one United flight that they made that chick get off because she had on leggings. They told she had to change.
See, there's a condition to that story though. The condition was that she was on an employee pass, and the employee dress code states that you can't wear tights.
Yeah,
so that was the exception to the rule in that instance. But beyond there, I was on the flight the other day and they had tights on and nobody ain't stopped nobody. Well, then again, I was on Spirit.
Yeah.
So. Spirit Airlines suck, yo.
Spirit and United, two different things. Spirit's a dick. United will beat you up.
Right.
Oh my God! You should have just took your chance with United and get pulled off if you have to.
I mean,
at least you would have had to wait for 3 hours for a new
fighting for dear life.
Again, I'll just be thankful that that shit didn't happen in the air.
I mean, I count my blessings every day for that
so,
one. Cause
if that would have happened in the air, that'd been a whole different story.
But funniest thing, as much as Spirit may be trash, I mean, your pilots are spectacular. I mean, the best takeoff and landing I've ever experienced, and I flew many times before. The best,
really?
hands down. I give you that one.
I gotta
good
check
thing.
this out. Nah, because I don't want nothing to happen on my airline. I get pissed off.
Matt get up there, they'd be like, "Sir, you can't sit in this seat." I'll be like, Matt called me like, "Sean's about to go down." Oh my God! I don't know where the fuck you at, and I don't know where you gonna land at.
Oh my gosh! What time? How much more time we have?
It's time.
It's about that time. Well, let's do the moral of the story. The moral of the story today is stop over sexualizing children.
Facts.
A lot of things will turn you on. Be careful out in these streets.
Facts.
What was the other thing? Black Krypton and me been friends for
ever.
Yeah, boy.
She got me out of some dark times, and
I
I thank you live on the air.
Oh, you're
Wait,
welcome.
hold on. I got a question. Who came first, friend? Me or her?
You actually came first.
Of course you came first.
I didn't know. I'm trying to think about it.
But the funniest thing is, I met you first before I met him, which is even
But
funnier.
we connected mostly. So whatever. This shit stops right here. All right, don't get me. I'm the jealous friend type. I'll start wilding in
Let
this
me tell
bitch.
you. Let me tell you right now. Sunday, you see him slumped over here. He's asleep. I'm gonna make sure he's still woke with us. I might kill him.
It's all right. Fuck it.
I'm gonna bring him back. He's gonna be in a little doll sitting right here.
And and what was else tomorrow? Guys, just be careful out there in these streets because herpes AIDS.
You want to do these shout outs before I go?
Okay, shout out to the Real Point Podcast.
Underground artists.
We also have the shout outs to the Dark Hour, who does comics and
comic books, superhero movies, and TV shows. They still need let us on the show. We give a shout out to the OTR, our home of homes.
Our first original home, the Over the Top Rope podcast. We do wrestling podcasts, indie circuits.
Shout out to Over the Top. Right?
Get a shout out to Marv sitting over there, technician for Villainy Games.
The
villains versus the people. And I need to come back on that show again, too, eventually.
You guys still doing a Smash, right?
Yeah, Monday.
Monday they'll be doing the Smash Brothers. Just jump on YouTube and look up Villainy Games. They'll pop up.
When you're going to do a Tekken one so I can just come over here and just to play? I know. With Josh here?
Oh, is that the one you invited me to and I couldn't make it?
Because Josh talk a lot of shit and I don't want to get in here and he beat my ass because now I got to beat him up for real.
And of course, shout out to us, the real shit talker, because we the shit. And shout out to Black Krypton for showing her face today, coming all the way from that big ass Texas.
Yes, where everything is really big.
Where everything is really big.
Me and Matt not there.
Really big.
Well, I will be there soon.
Well, I'm about to say we're not there because we're gonna be the real two biggest things in Texas. I'm like, why y'all do walk around in sweatpants so tight? We talking about these are underwear.
This is the Real Shit Talkers, where we talk shit.
Yeah, all day, every day.
Cause we ain't about shit.
And we on a whole nother level.
And we stay on our shit. We out of this bitch.
You gonna throw them off again like you did last time?
Nah, I ain't gonna do it this time. Fuck it, I'm doing it.
Oh, I got one thing to say. Fuck the revival.
I live in Texas, so yeah, that's all.
You still wanna see me on me? You never trust a black man to do this.
Yeah. Fuck man right with his hands. You gotta be like, you know that happened to my iPhone? My iPhone had a candle and he said, "Oh, we need to cool down." I was like, yo.